Hi everyone, welcome to Veronika Hug. So today is part 2 of our Horizont shawl, and that's where we're going to continue. So right where we left off in part 1. So we're going to start this row just like any other with 4 chains. Then we're going to do an extra one and we're going to turn our work. And then you're going to see here the 2 chains before the last doubled treble. And that's where we're going to go in and we're going to do 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. And now we have here again the same thing. So we want to go into the single chain and we're going to do here 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. And when I see 2 chains, that's where I'm going to do 2 trebles, 1 chain, 2 trebles. So I'm basically doing the other thing every time whatever I see on the bottom, I do the other one. So if I see 2 chains, I do the piece with 1 chain on top, and if I see 1 chain, I do the piece with 2 chains on top. So it's always either going to be a treble, 2 chains and a treble, or 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. Okay, so here you can see how we had 2 trebles, chain, 2 trebles, then on top of that 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, and now we're again repeating 2 trebles, 1 chain, and 2 trebles. So that's how you always keep changing one after the other. And that's all you need to do in this row. Here 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. There we go. Okay, so now here in the middle one, so the middle stitch, the middle double treble, we're going to do with 1 regular treble, 2 chains, and the treble all into the same spot. Then we're again going to do 2 trebles and 2 chains and 1 treble. So that's how we expand here on the very tip, and from there on we just continue again in the same way. So 2 trebles, 1 chain, 2 trebles. Then the other one, 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, and after that again 2 trebles, 1 chain, 2 trebles, and you just keep changing. So this is a pretty relaxed row, but you do need to take care what you're doing, so you do need to take a look every now and then when you're working on it. Okay, so now the 2 chains at the end get 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. Then we get 1 chain, and into the 4th chain from the start, we do a doubled treble. That was row 8, and now we have number 9. Again, 4 chains, just like always, and then we're going to turn. Into the double treble, we're going to do a treble, 1 chain, and again into the same double treble, 2 more trebles. And then we continue, so we do 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. And then around the 2 chains come 2 trebles, 1 chain, and 2 trebles. And then you continue just like you did so far until you get to the middle tip, and then I'm going to show you how you can do that. Okay, so now I'm right before the tip. So what we want to do, so here we did the 3 trebles, and you can see the chains in between. So that's what we did in the last row. So now we're going to do these top 2 chains with 2 trebles. After that, 1 chain and 2 more trebles. And then we're going to do a chain, and into the middle treble we're going to do a doubled treble. So for that we need to yarn over 2 times. So then we just do the reverse, but we do the same thing. So we're going to do a chain and here 2 trebles then. And then after that, you start again repeating the same thing we've been doing in this part 2. So when you see 1 chain, you do 2 trebles, or you do 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, and when you see 2 chains, you do the reverse. And that way you basically finish this entire row. So I'm now here at the end. So I'm just going to finish this last section really quick. Into the 4th chain, we do 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles, and then another doubled treble to end with. There we go, so you can now see how light and airy the pattern is becoming. So now we can start with row 10. We're again doing or chaining 4 as always, this time plus the 1 extra one. Then we're going to turn, and here around the 1st chain we're going to do a treble, 2 chains, and a treble. So we're again doing the same thing, and yeah, you just do what you already know how to do. So we're going to meet at the middle, and then we're again going to continue. Okay, so I'm right before the middle of the 10th row. So you can see here the double treble that we did. So we have here the 2 chains, actually a treble, 2 chains and a treble, and then into the doubled treble we go in and we do 2 trebles, a chain, 3 trebles, another chain, and 2 more trebles. So all of that goes into the double treble. And then from there on, it gets really simple again. So we're basically just repeating everything we've been doing so far. If you see 1 chain, you do the pack with 2 chains. If you see 2 chains, you do the pack with 1 chain on top. So at the end of row 10, I'm going to show you the ending. So we have here the chain between the trebles, and we go again underneath that chain and we do a treble, 2 chains and a treble. So just like we've been doing so far, nothing different. And then we want to do a chain and a doubled treble into the 4th chain from the beginning here. Then comes row 11. And the row 11, you're going to do the same way as number 7, and row 12 the same way as number 8. So 11 and 12 are super simple. You just take rows 7 and 8 and you do those exactly alike. So I'll show you, but you already know what to do. We're again chaining 4, and then we're going to turn. Actually, we're going to do 4 and 2 more, and then we're going to turn. And then into a treble, we're going to do another treble. There we go. And then into these chains come 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 more trebles. So exactly like row number 7. And the middle we're going to do the same way as well, so it's going to be really simple. So I'm going to let you finish rows 7 and 8, or actually 11 and 12, and then we're going to meet again. Okay, so now that we've done this, I'm at the end of my row 12, and I'm actually going to start the row 13 with you. So you can see here what we have for now. So we have again the earring section, and yeah, of course you can repeat these, but I do want these 2 thicker layers basically, or 2 thicker rows every now and then. So we're doing again 4 chains for the height, and then we're going to turn into the double treble that we have at the start. We're going to do 2 trebles. Around the next chain comes a treble. And then we have this next section that's 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. And that one we're going to do with a treble per each stitch we see. As you can see, I've also included the chain in here, so even the chain gets a new treble. So now the treble becomes a new treble. Just one treble around the 2 chains that we have, and then the treble after that gets another treble. And now we again have a treble, 2 chains, or 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. So there we again do a treble per each stitch we see. And now again a treble onto the treble, just one treble above these 2 or underneath these 2 chains, and then one more treble onto the treble we see. So basically what you're doing is 3 trebles per this group, 5 trebles per this bigger one. And that's all you're going to keep doing, 3 and 5 and 3 and 5, all the way to the middle that way. And then I'm going to show you how you can do the middle. Okay, so now I'm here in the middle, so you can see a treble, 2 chains, treble, 2 chains, treble. So this is all into the double treble on the row below. So what we're gonna do is start this one treble with a new treble. And then into these 2 chains, we're gonna do 2 trebles. So this is the first time we're doing it this way. The middle treble gets 2 trebles, 1 chain, 2 trebles. So that's all into the one middle stitch, one middle treble. After that, the 2 chains are again gonna get 2 trebles, and the remaining treble is also gonna get a treble. And now we can again start the pattern basically. So yeah, we're gonna do 2 trebles onto the 2 trebles, 1 onto the chain here, 2 more onto the 2, and then here we're gonna do a treble around the chains, just 1 treble and 1 more treble on the remaining one. And yeah, when you finish that, I'm gonna show you how you can end this row and how you can continue from there on. So I'm almost at the end of my row 13. I have here 2 trebles, a chain, and 2 trebles. And you can see that on here. And then we're going to continue. So we're going to do a chain and then a treble here. And after that, the 4th chain gets a double treble, as always. So 2 trebles before the double treble, and then the very end with the double treble, as always. So you can see now we have the row 13 done, and you can see it's getting a little bit denser, a little bit tighter in there. And of course now you can just repeat the pattern from the 4th row and then just do the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to show you on my other piece. Let me just fetch it. So the shawl that I showed you at the beginning, the one that's already finished. So you can see this is where we're at right now. So this is the row we just finished. And then you can just continue with the 5th, 6th, and then all the rows after that. And then you come to the 13th row again, which is again this denser section, and you basically just start all over. So it's always 4 to 13, 4 to 13, and you just keep going for as long as you want, or as much wool as you have, of course. So yeah, at the end here, I'm also going to show you in another part how you can do that, but you can just finish it without it with a 13th row to have it look good and have neat edges, or you can do the decorative endings, but I'm going to show you that in part 3. So yeah, the shawl is pretty easy to do, so you just keep repeating these couple of rows that you've just learned, and that's all there is to it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like the way this looks. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think. You can shoot a thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you want to stay updated with my other projects. And yeah, feel free to post any feedback or questions or wishes you might have in the comment section below the video. Thanks for watching, Veronika Hug. See you next time. Bye!